well, and welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been a while since the last video. It's just been so hectic with my recent surgery, and then we had the release of the Vertex ALGO, which has just been released this week. That's gone, and that was a very successful release. If you're already in the ALGO, then congrats. But if you don't know what the algo is, the Vertex algo essentially is an EA that trades exactly the same that I would on your accounts using our proprietary DPC edge. So if you're interested, obviously visit the website, and if you want to get involved in having an EA that trades a system that I manually trade normally, it would basically trade everything that I do for you. And I've been using it for a while now. I've been using it for the last few months. During the testing phase, I've not manually had to take a trade just because it's doing everything that I normally do anyway. So if you're interested, the link to the algo will be in the description below. Anyway, I won't waste too much time on that. Let's go on straight to the video. Now, the last week I did was from the 7th of July, so it's been a while. So we're going to carry on from Monday the 14th. And then hopefully I can do this week. I need to let this just happen. Hopefully I can record this week that just gone at some point. That'll be released potentially Wednesday. Hopefully. Apart from that, I hope that you've been enjoying the edge. The edge has been doing exceptionally well. I have been trading it live as well. I'm aware that things may change as well, which is why I try to get the videos done as soon as possible. But as I said, just remember, if things do change, I'm going off what I'm seeing here, but just so I can keep consistent with the way I'm teaching the edge. But obviously, if you've been following it live, you'll know what the difference is. And I'll explain why I'm trading it live at another point, because it's quite an exciting story behind that, and the reason behind that as well, which I'm actually looking forward to share hopefully very soon. Anyway, let's go from Monday the 14th. So, there's something to clarify about the entries. I think there was a very strange comment. I think the entries wasn't understood clearly, so I'll try and cover that. So, the last thing that we can see is that the high was swept, so we are looking to go short. Let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, so we're looking for any entries that go short. So no sweep, that's the last range sweep here, and then we've got a short entry which triggers there. Okay, let me explain this entry, because I think I wasn't overly clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Also, when you're adding your stop loss, so 0.5 is the normal buffer on a normal account on USD CAD. What I've seen, especially on my normal IC markets account, it's normally 0.1, 0.2. Generally, it's not huge. So 0.5 as a buffer is enough. However, if your spread is higher, do 0.5 and then add the spread. So say if, because I saw on an FTMO account that the spread for USD CAD is at times at 0.7, 0.8 or 0.6. So say you get 0.5 pips as a buffer, add another 0.6 or 0.7, whatever it is. And something to bear in mind is that a trade manager, like the one that I use, I'll actually put a link in the description below. It's just click and go, where you just click and you enter the trade. You can automatically set it to add spread as well to the stop loss, which is exactly what you want. So just bear that in mind. Now, in terms of entry and the trigger, so when we have the sweep buy, we're looking for a break below. Now, this is the candle that breaks below the previous candle, right? So we are going to enter as soon as it breaks. We're not going to enter on this candle or the sweeping candle. We're going to enter on the candle as soon as it breaks, right? So as soon as we see it. So when you trade it live, there'll be a slight discrepancy. Normally for me, using the trade manager, it's like a 0.1, 0.2 discrepancy, and that's purely because of speed. That's what it is. Anyway, we've got a 1.8 pip stop loss, so we are looking for a 5R win, which happens, and it hits it right here. So Monday we are sitting at 5R. There we go. I could have done that bigger. Okay, so now let's go on to Tuesday. I actually forgot what the edge is on at the minute. Let me quickly have a look. So the edge is currently on 65R, so we're currently sitting at 70R. I'm going to write this here because I've been forgetting. So there we go. Okay, so let's keep going. Before we crack on with the video, I just want to say that we have just released our Vertex algo, which obviously you can see all our results are here. Now the Vertex algo essentially is our DPC system, so all the results that you see on our front page and everything that you see here that we've been trading manually is now available to you in a EA system where you just plug and play. It does everything for you. You get 3 licenses, access to a Discord, you get all our optimized set files, you get one-to-one support, and essentially it is the same as myself trading on your accounts. All you need to do is just put the file onto your MT4 or MT5, and it will trade our proprietary DPC edge for you. So if you want to get access to the algo, just visit the link in the description below and that will get you all sorted. However, obviously if you want to get involved in terms of the actual learning the edge, visit our website. You can see all our applications and you can see all the programs that we have here. If you want to get involved in actually learning the Discord. As I said, the Vertex Blueprint Discord will be available hopefully very soon, in the next couple weeks. But if you're interested, as I said, in the algo, if you go via crypto, there is a 20% discount code. Also, you just have to drop us a message on the live chat or drop us a message on Instagram. But apart from that, let's get back into the video. To Tuesday. Let's let that play. Okay, so now what is happening here? So the last thing that happens, we got a sweep of the high, then we go low, then this low gets taken, and we got a sweep of the low. Now we're looking to take out the high, so we're looking to go long. Okay, now let me just go back quickly to here. So we're looking for a bearish sweep that is valid. So sweep, no sweep, no sweep, no sweep, no sweep, no sweep. But obviously we're waiting until it hits the high. So in this situation, the best thing to do is to just leave a line, because the moment that it touches that, where our bias changes. So no sweep until then, and then we got a sweep of the high. So we're looking to go short, which gets triggered in just here. And then our stop loss is going to be based on this candle, so it's going to be 2 pips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're looking for a 5R win, which is here. Okay, so for Tuesday, we are now sitting. Tuesday we're sitting at 5R, which gives us 10R for the week, and that brings us to 75R overall. Okay, so now we're going for Wednesday. And again, something to mention is that just because I'm trading USD CAD and just because you're seeing these results, it doesn't mean that USD CAD is the best pair to use. Test all sorts of pairs, you know, feel free to do whatever you want with it. You know, the difference between a good trader and a bad trader is someone who's proactive and uses their own mind in order to create something that works for them. You know, that is essentially how I became consistent. It's everything I've learned is an adaptation. Everything I'm showing now and everything the way I trade is an adaptation of what I've learned. No one's taught me these sort of entry techniques. It's something that I've just picked up over the years. Like I've learned about fractals for ranges, and then I learned about liquidity, and then I realized how prices change the other way. Then there's the whole idea of understanding theory and liquidity on the lower time frames. This is years worth of knowledge that's just built up over the years, which has allowed me to be able to create something that is as effective as this, for example. Anyway, so what's actually going on? The last thing to happen was a sweep of a low, and we're looking to take out the high, so we're looking to go long. Okay, so the first thing that happens, we have a sweep here, and then wrong one. We have a sweep here, and then it gets triggered in the next candle, and the stop loss for this one. 1, it gets taken out here. Does it hit target? I don't think so. No. I don't know why I even questioned that. Okay, so -1, and then we're still looking to go long. Still looking to go long. No. Okay, and no other entry. So it's sitting at -1 for this. So -1R, which brings us to 9R, which brings us to 74R. Did I do that right? Yeah, 74R. Okay, so let's move on to Thursday. It's annoying because it eventually does hit the range, I think. Does it? Yeah, it does. And again, I'm still working on the US edge as well. So hopefully that should be out soon. As in, I should do a video of that soon. It's just a timing thing. It's having the time to actually do it. Okay, so the low gets taken, and then obviously we're looking to take out this high. The only reason I'm doing that is because the moment it takes out the high, our bias changes. So we're looking to go short. Okay. That's probably a good habit to get into with when you're starting it, because obviously sometimes it's very easy to quickly go back and forward and stuff. Anyway, so we take out the high. There's no entries prior to that, so we're looking to go short. So we have a sweep, and then it gets invalidated. Then we have a sweep, and then it enters here. Stop loss is 2.1, and then it gets taken out. Okay, so that's -1. Then we have a sweep. When does it get triggered? It gets triggered in here. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gets taken out there. And then this is a valid sweep, and then gets triggered in as well, which gets triggered in actually on this candle. Let me move this across just so I don't cause confusion. And then, we don't need to worry about the stop loss, that's somewhere there. So it's -3R anyway. So -3R for this day. And then we're sitting at, was it 9? Or was it 6R? And then it's 74 -3, so we're looking at 71R. Again, let me check. I'm trying to do this off memory. So yeah, 74. Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. So what day was that? Was that Thursday? Okay, one more day to go, so it's Friday. Okay. And okay, so now this is Friday. Let me go back a little bit. So oh wait, I don't know why I did that. We're looking to go short, I believe. Is it? Yeah, so it just takes out the high. Even previously, to be fair, we're looking at this high being swept, it taken out, but it hasn't taken out the low yet. So we are looking to do that. But then the last range that gets taken was here. Okay, so we're looking to go short. Hold on a sec. I think I overlooked something. Because the last major range was here. Okay, so as soon as it takes out this low, it gets invalidated. So we're not looking to go short anymore. So M1. As soon as it hits that, we're looking to go long. So is there any entries before that go short? I can't remember this in live now. No. Okay, so we're looking to go long now. So as soon as we get a long entry, so that gets triggered in there. So we got a sweep here, and we're looking to go long here with the stop loss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that obviously gets taken out on the next candle. And then we've got another sweep with invalidation, I believe, or not. which gets invalidated. Okay, and then we're still looking for a sweep. Okay, so that's swept there and it gets triggered in here, so we're looking at another -1. Oh, wrong way. -1 here, wherever that is, and then we're looking to see if there's another long position, and there is. So it's a -3. So let's go, because we've got a sweep here triggered in on this candle, and let's just put that somewhere there. Okay, so this is a -3R day. I think I didn't explain that too well actually. So on the 15-minute, just so we're clear how it makes sense, is that initially we're looking for shorts, but obviously once that low gets taken, that range is now completed, so we are looking to go long at that point. So let's go back to the M1. We didn't have to, I suppose. So we're looking at -3R, and then we are looking at 3R for the week, and then what were we on? It was 71, so 71 take away 3, 70, 68R. 68R overall. So now the edge has done 68R in the space of a month and a half, and this week it's done 3R. And again, it's a process of using simple rules, using 2 time frames, using a simple edge in terms of the entry system, where you really can't go wrong. You should be able to replicate the exact same results that I'm showing you here. It's just a case of having the confidence to actually execute. Now, by now, I've done further testing, so I know how effective the edge actually is. I've done testing on several different pairs as well, and I hope that you are doing so as well. And as I said, this edge is completely free, but I am creating the blueprint Discord as well in the process, now that the algo has been fully released and that's out the way and finished. The blueprint Discord will hopefully be out. As I said, it will be a low ticket option, and that the purpose of it is to help you develop an edge and help you do your testing with you, and you'll have a better insight and be able to contact myself as well directly through Discord and James for that support, because I think when you go to about creating an edge, it's always easy and nice having someone that can understand and be able to work it through with you, how you can go ahead and create your edge with the system that you're learning here. So the plans going forward is that I will carry on obviously doing breakdowns of USD CAD, but as I said, test other pairs, because there are many pairs that I've looked at that do exceptionally well, if not better, which is crazy given how good USD CAD actually is at the moment. But it doesn't mean that it's going to carry on being this good. You're going to have to do your testing and change things around. But then I will release a New York edge as well. Exactly the same system, it's just showing you the different pairs, and I'm going to be introducing equities and indices in this as well. So that's the plan, but it's just, as I said, it's just more of a timing thing now. Anyway, I will leave you be, and I'll speak to you all in the next video. Take care.